Modern times is the result of gradual accumulation and burst of ideas that leads to the birth of modern science. And this scientific revolution transformed how people think in a way that made them more self-aware and more sensible to the nature. Science and technology has generated new knowledge, such as discoveries of new principles that contributes to the development and progress of the economy and the society.
According to the historians, there are crucial changes in the world that happened between 1500s and 1800s. These evidence lead us to believe that the modern times began somewhere in those 300 years. Some believed in technical sense that modern times started at the end of Renaissance, and others believed that the Age of Enlightenment was the start of modern times. Scientific revolution marked the start of modern times in the 17th century. Modern times was the result of gradual accumulation and burst of ideas that contradicts the ideas of the church and its conservative views on nature. This scientific revolution changed the way how people think of themselves, the world around them, and nature. Modern times started when people changed their view of church, religion, the world around them, the changes in nature, and the way how they think about themselves.
Healthcare in modern times. Gone are the days when we fear about a simple bump on our back or spike in our temperature. Proper diagnosis is very important because it is the first step toward receiving the right treatment, and it is imperative that we get the correct medication and other necessary healthcare procedures. In treatment, there are so many things that the medical world has achieved when it comes to finding a cure for health problems. Some may remain a threat, but experts are not stopping until they find answers. In facilities, it is evident that the healthcare has come alongside technology as it opened many doors for discoveries.
National security. National security is the requirement to maintain the survival of the state through the use of economic power, diplomacy, power projection, and political power. The concept developed mostly in the United States after World War II.
Hi, I'm Jason Sistoso, and I'll be talking about environmental protection. Environmental protection is the prevention of any undesirable changes to ecosystems and their constituent parts. The environmental protection used in modern times are as follows: environmental regulation and litigation, the use of renewable energy, water and air purification, solid waste management, again forecasting, environmental remediation, and etc. These are some of the environmental protection used in modern times to prolong the life of our environment and the finite sources needed for human growth and survival.
Hi, I'm Joanna J. Sacobi and I'm going to talk about modern technology. It is all about efficiency and speed, like ensuring face-to-face communication, connecting you with your healthcare provider, and empowering you by giving you more access and control to the kind of care you get as well as service you receive. Technology advantages. Medical technology can help treat and save the lives of people. Communication is enhanced. We can even pay with bitcoins instead of using banks. Machines do the work and workers produce much more goods and work less. Disadvantages. Man depends on the advancement of technology. The decline of human capital implies an increase in unemployment. Human is becoming so obsolete by the days as processes became automated and jobs are made redundant.
Erlin Mejorada. Industrialization is an era wherein fundamental changes occurred in agriculture, transportation and communication, and as well as economic policy. So in the second slide, we can see what industrialization looks like. Though it made our lives easier, there are also negative effects of it. In the positive side, we have increased food production, increased work productivity, less hassle for transportation, and better economic balance. On the other hand, we have environmental externalities wherein it may deteriorate our health due to smoke, and the mañana habit wherein we sometimes get lazy because of it.
This is Kirja Camille Borden reporting about astrology. Astrology is a pseudoscience, which means it is a belief wherein people think that the personality of a human being is depending and has a relationship on such heavenly bodies. This has been recognized back then but was not fully accepted nor rejected. However, astrology, such as horoscopes, is a great interest to the wide spectrum of people in modern times, unlike the previous generations. Thus, astrology continues to attract the general public's attention.